You can give me a word, and as you give me a word, you can keep going with words, and I'll catch them and I'll go.
Wow.
Nice. The only word you cannot use is love, because no matter whether we hate or not, it all deforms from love regardless. So, who want to start?
Timeless.
Timeless. Anyone else?
Perspective.
Perspective.
Grace.
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy. Timeless. Perspective.
Grace.
I'm on an emotional roller coaster. My grace has no consistency. I meant shit. I thought that was loving me, but somewhere in between, I thought that loving me only meant that most pieces were only to be puzzled if I could put them together. But what happens when two souls don't meet right? I meant left. I mean, how can I find the grace in that? I mean, is there any sunflower in which intact your seed has roots and roots that have never been grown before? Because without your fruit, I'd never know what you've tasted. See, I couldn't find it, but I was looking for me. And the reflection of my mirror was foggy, not because the Windex didn't work or the vinegar from old.
Come on.
The napkins that I needed to wipe off, it's forgot that I kept using the back of my hand, thinking that I knew me so well that nothing would wipe off. I remember how you said in 99 you lost mine, but mine 92 was gone, and I can only survive of how to figure out a father of nothing could be gone for so long. And how to find a limb that never existed for myself, but yet I still thought there's a phantom piece of me that's always a hole in a heart that has never breathed outside of the body. Yes. I thought that the pieces that we could find. And when you were looking for love, and it didn't matter which language you gave it in, I promise you a soul wonder of any soul to find which way you were directing, wouldn't matter if my Sharia or more, if more was in loving. See, it's the way we can find love and still have nobody.
Yeah.
Or do we really just want the ones that we want and then ignore all the ones we can't have? See, we walk on journeys with no past, but a soul with no last name, and yet we hope for a ring that can go on any hand. We wear jewelry, like it's common sense. Shit, my sense so foreign, it ain't even funny. I walk through forest trees and rainforests and wonder why rain don't touch on me, thinking that I'm better by the leaves that only drown myself in necessities. Have you wondered? Shit, I do all the time. I'm on an emotional road. No, I'm not. Actually, I got off. I was too tall to ride that ride. Let me tell you, that shit hurt more than my ego and my pride. And if I could just follow just one more time, I promise you everything inside you would come alive. But how can I? Because when she told me, she said, last night she cried. Shit, I laughed. Inside. Because I wasn't embarrassed, just to let you know how embarrassing it was for you to see exactly how hurt my ego was. I needed something to lift me up. So drugs and alcohol, guns and violence only seemed like enough, but I was shooting the wrong shot and it just seemed like my balling wasn't enough. And hip hop had it, but I dropped it. Love had it too, but I broke it. And I made up every excuse why I couldn't hold it. So I'm sitting here speaking to y'all poetry, talking about I'm spoken. Not four, just two, because when I speak to you, you've been speaking to me the whole time. And I watch you stare me in my eyes trying to find the catalyst in which my versions of which my demise could only see. I sing through you while you was seeing through me. Trust me, Earl, big Earl don't mean just much of what most people can't see. See, a brother within a man is a target on the back that still chooses to stand. And any piece of a black man still has the melanation can never be determined by who they caught. Should we all stand? Have you ever had an ecosystem and a system that was only equated to break by the equator in which we still erect an alien, the only place for Earth? Shit, we do it every time we wake. I've been standing here for so long, I didn't know how to stand anymore. I'm on an emotional roller coaster. The closer you get, the harder I hold her. Let it go so you can come relieve me. But I don't want peace. See, I've lived in chaos so long that I can only determine that my love is chaotic, and so that's how I function. So when healthy comes along, I move from it. See, it's not that you weren't good enough to hold me. I didn't want to fucking be held. See, I made excuses because healing from my own trauma meant that I had to rely on myself, and if I had to rely on me, shit, what good was I? See, I as in me, not to the eye can see, because only you can be the beholder of what things that we choose to believe. And if there's nothing to believe in, then what is it that we really see if you can't see shit at all? See, my 20/20 wasn't blind. I just like my sunglasses in the light. And isn't it good when you know your shoes match your shirt and your swag is set aside, but what happens when the clothes come up done and everything inside you has been ripped to pieces? Like, have you ever been shredded and still whole? Thinking that as you pray that one day you only gonna pray for pieces and think that he gonna get you that same day that you told him? No, see, let me tell you how a collect call to God really works, and most people don't want the answer. So before you anoint the prayers that you keep saying out your motherfucking mouth, understand it works like this. If I ask for love and you give it to me, I gotta work for it. And I ask for the comfort in which I have never had before, and you make it chaotic for me to learn through it, you take it from me. So we still praying for prayers we ain't going to work for. And that's why I'm on this emotional journey. I just don't want that shit no more.
Yeah.